Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Market Views. Today, I'm joined by Rufaro and Zenzi. Over the week, we've seen companies releasing their financial statements. So today, we're starting with TSL, which released their full-year financial statements. Rufaro, what can you share from the reports?
Okay, thank you, Hilton. So, quite interesting from TSL. For me, I think you have to look at the TSL results from a futuristic perspective, because from what I'm seeing is that TSL is investing too much for tomorrow rather than focusing on what's happening right now. We can see that they've started decentralizing the tobacco auction system. So now they've opened new branches in Marondera and Karoi, which is good for not only defending their market share, but also growing the market base. They also invested in warehouse system. So they want to be in the value chain throughout of tobacco. So they've invested in warehouse, which is a good thing. They've also brought in new clients on board in terms of their logistics business. So I think, the future looks good. In the future, TSL would be able to create value for its investors. Yeah, so that's my take on TSL.
Anything you'd like to add on the financials?
Okay, not really interesting. Their revenue was up more than 100%, but their EBITDA in inflation-adjusted terms was only 0.4% up, which explains that their cost of sales is actually increasing at a rate that's higher than the rate at which their revenue is increasing. So I think it speaks to the inflationary environment that we are in, and I think what the company needs to do is to efficiently price such that they will be able to catch up.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Rufaro. Zenzi, anything you want to add?
I don't have much to say. I just recommend TSL as a very good buy company. Currently going to the future, the future looks good for TSL.
Right. Moving on to our next counter, we saw Star Africa releasing their half-year results. So, Zenz, what's your take on these results and anything you'd like to share?
Star Africa released very positive results, which were half-year results. The sad part of us analysts is the results come with a 5-month lag. They released the results on 31st of January, yet they're reflecting performance for up to 30 September. But South Africa did really well over that period of review on the financial statement. Volumes were up. Sales volumes for white sugar were up 46%, and their turnover increased by 36%. I'm sure that the guys at the new shareholder in TSL is doing very well in terms of restructuring the company, and also notably they are now the debt coverage ratio. They've managed to extinguish their debt up to a point of 99.9% now. That's extinguishing the debt that was on the balance sheet. That future looks good as well for Star Africa. It looks very positive, and now coming off the population is also increased. That the customer base for the company, most products is actually very increased, and as you have seen, the informal sector has improved. Therefore, many people are going to buy sugar, and the future still looks good for Star Africa.
Yeah, interesting on that sense, because actually from their report, they said that there were no exports in this period under review, and all the sugar intake was locally consumed, which really signals us that the market is there. But it would also be nice, especially under this inflationary environment that we are in, for a company like Star Africa to export so that it can cover the foreign currency issues. Yeah, but you're right.
All right, thank you, guys. Lastly, we're going to look at Willdale. Willdale produced their half-year results with a few insights saying a bit of capital expenditure and quite a significant increase in revenue. What would you like to add, Rufaro, on Willdale?
Okay, so the sales volume for Willdale were up. I think it speaks to the fact that we are coming from a low base. You remember 2020 were hit by a thorough lockdown compared to 2021, and they didn't really sell as much. So the increase in sales volume, I think we should take it with a pinch of salt to realize that they are coming from a low base. But they seem very bullish, especially with this housing project in the NDS one. They think that going into the future, a lot of projects, both government and now they also have private players on board. More houses will be built, and they think the sales volume will keep on increasing. Yeah, so it's an interesting counter to look at, especially considering that it's a brick manufacturer.
Adding on to what he said, the construction industry is expected to grow by 18% during the current year in 2022. So I'm sure they will actually benefit from that as well. And their capital expenditure, which is a tune of almost 1 million, will actually increase their production capacity in terms of bricks, which actually looks good. And we have many diasporan families that are building houses locally, which speaks to the boom that's happening. And yeah, I'm sure they will be green this year.
All right. Thank you guys for coming today. Thank you everyone for watching. Follow us on our Facebook page, Vincent Capital, Twitter @Vincent Capital, and like our Facebook, Vincent Capital. Thank you.